Hello, my friends, and welcome to another energy update with me, Rebecca Meisel, your Reiki master, intuitive guide, and spiritual mentor. I am so excited to go into our themes this week. Once more, I decided to do a recording just so I would be able to share this with more people on different apps that are able to listen to this on the go, which a lot of you really responded well with. So I thought I'm going to just keep up with recording. So let me know how you guys are liking this. So for our next week in March here, we're going into our themes of some beautiful energies. So we have so much support coming in from our guides as I was checking into our energies for this week ahead. And there was so much around the theme of release work, letting go, being able to work with our guides to help us eliminate what no longer serves us, but truly going into this underlying encouraging theme that there's really nothing to worry about, my friends. I feel like we've had so much seriousness in the world, in the collective energy, and it's been for a purpose. We've needed to do a lot of this cleaning, this doing the work, really eliminating these false programs, these old belief systems, these things that no longer serve our authentic self. But in that, we can get really lost in the seriousness of that. And so it's definitely hearing this next week to ease your mind. Like, yes, there is some work to come. There is some more themes that are coming forward for us this week to release. And we're going to go into that. But I wanted to start this energy update to rest assured there is nothing to worry about. It's time to eliminate our worry. It's time to remove our anxiety. It's time to get grounded in our energies, to know that we have power. We can do so much more than we realize in this world where we are now, and it's so important to hold our power and space in this time. So it's definitely getting that beautiful theme. If anxieties, if worries, if confusion arises in you this week, to really work through those things and get yourself in a state where you feel empowered and feel supported. So important this week. How can you feel supported? And how can you get to a place where you feel totally at ease and taken care of, trusting the universe and surrendering any fears, any worries, and know that the world is really in the palm of God's hands, the universe's hands, whatever resonates best with you. So we were definitely given this beautiful theme of what I would call a God box. So when these concerns, when these worries, when these anxieties and fears come up and trigger us this next week, to really work on surrendering them. So creating something like a God box can be so helpful. So when we do this, it's almost like you get a little physical box or have a physical space where you can write down any worries, any concerns, or fears, or even desires on a piece of paper and put it in that special container called a God box. And this is a way for you to actually allow the divine to help you. And physically writing things on paper, we know writing can be so therapeutic for our souls and help us to release that energy from our energy fields. So it's really getting this encouragement. Create a God box, create a space where you can literally release your fears, your worries into and surrender them, and actually do that physical action of surrender, trusting that the universe is going to take care of you, that is going to take care of the world. There's so much devastation going on right now, and it can be so stressful and heartbreaking. And it's so important, though, that despite these things and despite whatever is going on, even in our personal lives, that we can maintain our power and not give our power away to fear, to not give our power away to things we cannot control. So this was such a strong theme coming up, to not give your power away, to hold your power and do those things that help you surrender, that help you rely heavily on your guides, heavily on your spiritual team that is here to support and love you and lift you up. Okay, so especially in those moments of anxiety, we are really getting this beautiful message that there's really nothing to worry about. You are safe. Whatever situation is going on, it's in perfect control of the divine, and to trust in that universal and divine timing and order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into this situation that you're facing right now. And we're really getting that encouragement. And really put forward with your manifestation power that only good is going to come forward. Only good flows effortlessly to you and to the situation. That's something we can all do. We can send prayers. We can hold our space. We can harness our personal power and do what we can in these times of strife or anxiety. And when there is nothing we can do, how can we still hold our power and keep ourselves in a good state of mind so we can help more when the time arises? So this was such a huge theme for us this week. The next thing, in more of a personal level, was actually this energy of shame. It was very interesting tapping into these energies for this next week. There was a lot of shame coming forward in the collective energy. So where are we harboring shame, and are we ready to let go of this theme? So there's definitely this feeling, this low energy, this lower frequency, and a lot of us from our past might still be carrying things that we haven't fully let go. So we were being challenged this week as a collective to release this dark, dense energy. So what part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? So really was given these beautiful questions, some introspective questions. So heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's reveal season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. So this was such a beautiful card that I pulled for you guys. And this was helping us go deeper into what our authentic selves really are, and if we're actually still carrying these energies of blame, of shame, of judgment, and how it's so important as a collective right now to remove these energies and clear them from our energy fields. And I'm really getting strongly the message here as well that it's important for us to understand that as we heal, the collective heals. So don't discount your healing journey, my friends. As you heal, it helps so much more. That echoes out and it helps heal the collective, it helps heal the earth, it helps heal the world when we raise our vibrations. So I was really getting this strong message to really get that bigger picture of your healing and what exactly you are doing in that. Are you taking personal responsibility for your healing, and are you doing the work? This was another strong message. Where in your life are you still carrying these dense energies? Where are you still carrying guilt, shame? Where are you still beating yourself up? Where are you still punishing yourself? This is such a time of liberation and such strong awakening in the energies right now. So we're needing to wake up. We're needing to see our authentic soul selves. And to do that, we need to eliminate a lot of these false beliefs we have about ourselves and get through those illusions where we are still thinking of ourselves in a certain way that no longer is true, or maybe was never true. So really pinpointing those belief systems again this week. Where are we being actually flawed in how we see things? Where are our perspectives wrong about ourselves? And how can we liberate and free ourselves from shame and guilt in this time? So beautiful things that were really coming forward with this as well is, definitely was getting the message to see a mentor, see a healer, go into those modalities that help assist you with this, because this is deep-seated stuff that as a collective we are seeing rise to the surface and release. So if you're very energetically sensitive, you might actually notice these shifts in the collective right now. You might be feeling that denser, darker energy, that heavier energy that is really being put out. And that's why it's so important to shed these layers so we can start bringing back that energy, that frequency of love and light back into the earth, back into the collective for more healing to occur. So once more, think of your healing in a bigger picture way. I was definitely hearing that this week, that it's so important we do that. And seek assistance with this, okay? So if you are in need, really, really reach out. So I'm hearing a lot of you have been taking things into your own control almost, and almost becoming too self-sufficient. So what I'm getting is our angels right now are really, really trying to help us see that we don't have to do everything by ourselves. They want to give us support. They want us to start reaching out for friends or loved ones or more professional help to help us shed these dense layers of energy. We also have to start opening up our heart chakras to give that unconditional love to self and to others, right? Because we have to start learning. We have to give and receive in balance, my friends. So when we're going through this shedding of the old version of self, when we're going through this release work, it can be really hard. And so I'm really strongly getting the message, get support, okay? You cannot do everything on your own, my friends, as much as we would like to. Sometimes we can become almost too independent and cause a bit of a separation, you know? And when we don't believe we're worthy of love, and when we go into this aspect of shame, when we don't believe we're good enough, that's a separation. That's separating your energy, yourself from love, from acceptance. And that actually starts from our own programs, which we are in control of. Because ultimately, it doesn't matter what others say about us. It's what we say about ourselves. It's what we think about ourselves. And that is in our control, my friends. So this week, we're really strongly getting that reminder. What is in your control, and how can you course correct? How can you eliminate that element of shame from your life and create oneness? Because that is what the world needs right now. We need unity. We need to come together. We need to have oneness. And this is what the divine is strongly bringing forward for us. So seek out assistance, seek help when you need it, and feel that support around you, because you are not meant to be alone when you go through struggle, my friends. You don't have to do everything by yourself. You have a beautiful spiritual team, and you do have beautiful support that's available to you. So if there's been a healer you've been drawn to, if there's been a mentor you've been seeking out and really drawn to actually go and get mentorship with, go and do those things, because this week we're really needing that support. That element is really coming up strong. So the next thing that was coming forward was gratitude. So releasing control and allowing ourselves to refocus on what we can control, what we can be grateful for, even when there seems to be so much strife around us. How can we refocus our perspectives on things that light us up and add to our power, add to our manifestation ability? And the biggest thing we can do is get grateful. How can you be more grateful for the life you have? How can you be more grateful for who you are, instead of seeking validation outside of yourself, instead of looking for things, asking for more? How can you be grateful right now for everything that already exists, the beauty that exists around you? And find that beauty in even the smallest of things. So it's definitely getting that theme as well. So adopting that abundance mindset. Gratitude really is that antidote to all of our problems. It's really impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. You can either be in that energy of gratitude and love, or fear. So choose wisely this week, and notice when you're dipping into that fear mindset, and pull yourself out and make the conscious effort to change to gratitude. Because gratitude and that energy of love, it can improve so much in our lives. It improves our health. It opens up our heart. It changes our state of mind, our energies. So really know that these things are in your control, and you can consciously choose what mindset you are going to be in this week. So be mindful, get that big picture of healing, and try your best to see how your energy, your healing contributes to the collective, because we can all make a difference in that way. Okay. The other thing was really getting into that abundance mindset. So once more, manifesting. What ideas have you been having that have been coming to you this week. Really be mindful, because I'm hearing very loud and clear that we are going to get a lot of divine inspiration on our next steps this week. So be mindful, what inspired ideas have been coming to you? What dreams have you been having? What inclinations have you been having? Because once again, oneness, we are connected directly to the divine. So being mindful, we have complete access to unlimited ideas, to unlimited blessings if we decide to see it that way. If we rewrite those programs that come from a scarcity mentality, a mentality of lack, and instead realize we're divinely connected. All we need to do is take that divinely guided action to allow our ideas to come to fruition. So I was really hearing this week, tune in to your desires, tune into what lights you up, tune into gratitude, and take that divinely guided step towards your dreams. Make a plan, create an abundance mindset, and create a plan and action to create that abundance in your life. Okay, my friends, this was so coming forward. Release what you cannot control. Shed shame, shed guilt that makes you separate from love, that separates you from abundance and the things you actually want, and allow yourself to come to this unity within the universe, within your circle of friends, loved ones, the world. How can we create more harmony? And tap into the unlimited resources you have access to. You are connected, my friends. And once more, if you struggle with this, go in. Where am I separating myself from love? Where am I separating myself from things that I actually desire and want? Because we're in control of that. The way we see ourselves, what we believe about ourselves, essentially it becomes our reality. So what is the truth, and how can you see past illusions this week to liberate yourself and step into your personal abundance and the theme of oneness? Okay, so important. Allow yourself to daydream. Allow yourself to go into those manifestations. Allow yourself to believe that they can come true for yourself. If you set the right intentions, if you have purity of heart with everything that you're going forward in, there should be no reason why it can't come true. So embody that energy and really harness your manifestation power, and know that everything you do directly affects the collective energy. So be mindful, what energy are you putting out now? So my friends, that completes our energy update for this next week. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know, reach out. I really appreciate your comments and your thoughts. Sending you all so much love. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed week.